How's it going, everyone? Can we get another Sunday episode with more Hyrule Age of Imprisonment on the Nintendo Switch 2? Welcome to it. So last time, because we were just at the end of Raging Sand the other day, because we just encountered some other Gerudo people the other day, and by far we just slayed to take down one of his Madoka, which is quite epic, really. And so far so good, because we were able to encounter just one of this strange little detail there. So this automaton that we saw, this character that is all made of Zonite devices, because it was this mysterious construct, which we don't know the full title of his name yet, because it only got 3 question marks on it. So that's something we're gonna have to stick around and find out later. Now, first thing first, so we got something coming up with our Pure Pad. So this here is called A Time for Review. So it said, having found herself reflected to the heat of battle, Zelda takes a moment to think back on the time that she spent training with Hyrule and Sonia to further improve her power of time and light. Okay, so these are the main enemies. Those are the main enemies there. So we got between Typhon, I keep forgetting her name, so I must have forgot. I'm sorry. Okay, so I think his name was Quino. Okay, so he was a male. I mean, I thought he would look like a female, but okay, well, I could get any wrong details about that. And of course, we got between the Hylian soldiers, so both were our free. And yeah, now let me go look over. So yeah, now we have to get 5 of the Motherboard and 1 hand of the Zonite Steel. Alright, so there's nothing going on with Battlefield and specific materials. That's something we don't know yet for sure. Now, let's go and look up for today's side quest to see what need to get completed. Yeah, so I really think that we should get finished with Mineru. So yeah, so we're gonna try to play Mineru when we're at the depths. So we're not gonna play her just yet. So we'll stick around. So we'll keep playing with Zelda and Hyrule for now. So we are taking on the time for review. So this is recommended at level 6. Alright, so let's get snapping. It should be fun. No sweat. Okay, so we got here this base tutorial, something that's called Hyrule Castle. Nothing we can go over right now. So let's get this show on the road. Now then, Zelda, Quinoda will be your first opponent today. So go ahead and make your way over. Alright, it's showtime then. So we'll I'll main with Zelda for a little bit. I'm glad I had the chance to spar with him again, and Typhon as well, of course. I'm honored. Oh wait, hold on. So more tutorial about special action. We already know. I'm honored you decided to join us today, Lady Zelda. I'll fight with all that I have. Okay, I heard that you were all night preparing for the occasion, Quino. I trust to receive the fruits of your labors on full display. What? Who told you that? I mean, yes, I swear I'll not disappoint you. Alright, well, let's keep at it. So, hold on. I want to go for why. Oh wait, let's switch to first. Alright, so we'll keep following up. Alright, so we'll keep at it. Okay, so now I've got that Flurry Rush. I always want that timing. Well, we'll keep at it. We're not holding anything back. Okay, so let me get back Zelda. I want to keep playing with her some more. So we'll keep at it. Okay, so we can fire with arrows? Okay, now we'll switch to playing with Hyrule again. Okay, so now we'll go break his weak points. And we're gonna do some more sense with Sonya. Alright, let's keep at it. If only they still had our allies instead. Yes, that may seem rather unlikely at the moment, but I hope with such a day that will come before long. Okay, so now we get the finishing blow on Quino. Fine work, Zelda, but if you still far to go, Typhon will be even less challenge for your skill. Okay, sorry about that. I just did another split because I just got a notification popping up on my PC. Okay, so there was this strange old Karat that is stranded. So It can't give us a karate or anything. Alright, well, I did not even see because whatever mechanic we're looking at here, if it's a propeller and if it's a karate fella, don't give you the C. Okay, so I think this karate do. Okay, wait, so I think I saw already. Okay, so on your top right, so you get the karate. Let's make this a good fight, yes? Okay, so something about special actions. Special actions with the shield icon are effective against shield enemies. Okay, now I can see that close detail there. You want to fight it easy, getting past me. I suspect that she might, as you know, underestimate her training at your own risk of typing. What? Now you got me even more fired up. Okay, well, we'll see who's talking. Everyone is inferior to be fighting with you, Zelda. Be sure you don't let them down. Alright, so we'll switch to playing Zelda. Okay, so Zelda employed 2 enemies' weak points. Very nice. So we'll go give it a law. Flurry rush it. Okay, so now Zelda and Sonya are syncing up together. Alright, go grant Zelda your power. Yo, okay. So Zelda got all the power with that blade of light there. That do adores to her. Okay, no, I think it's time for Piercing Light. Okay, well, it's not going out so easily. So let's just try strong attack. Okay, wait, so we got the finisher? Okay, I didn't realize we had that. Okay, so Robert, you're up next. The two of you make quite a team, I must say. Perhaps you're shirking your duties at the castle to go off and hunt together is proving beneficial after all. I'm sorry again for that, Queen Sonya. Okay, so it's time to descend up again. Raise your head, dear. I was only teasing. Okay, so Robert getting all these dots. I word your majesty, we spotted a large rock in the vicinity that wasn't there yesterday. It must be a stone talus. That's a threat that we can't ignore. Come, Zelda. It's a time we have put your training to the test. Okay, so now we gotta go battle a stone talus, which is gonna be coming up next. Alright, so we are going up against our last of the mid-boss, which is the stone talus.
Yes.
Stay calm and aim to employ this weakness. You'll be just fine if you do as we practice. Okay, so let's try weaken it with time bomb, see what happens. So we're gonna try following it. I'm joining this to fight as well, Queen Sonya. Ah, what a thrill this will be. I too stand with you for the good of Hyrule. Yeah, I do stand correctly. As I expected for our kingdom power to work. With the two of you at our side, we were strength of an entire army. Okay, Zelda, you're up next. Okay, so now we are striking along with typing. Okay. Not even a stone talus can stand a chance against teamwork like ours. You're certainly right about that. All of it's made for a fine demonstration of Hyrulean soul terror. Okay, so we can keep fighting back. Put a whole lot of effort to it. Oh, whoa, what in the world? Yeah, well, that strange looking rock. Oh, we keep growing more arms. Okay, and now we're still breaking this stage. We done it, and I must say the spirit had helped and we grow even stronger than before. Good, with all the strange rumors that are going around of late, it's important you have the skill to defend yourself and no matter what may come to pass. But if trouble does arise, I will be there to protect you. But now, though, I believe that you earn a moment rest. Okay, here it is. So victory is success there. So we did complete a time for review. So each guys did level up. So Zelda's on level 13 now, and except for Robert. So yeah, he's on level 20. So we each take at least 543 in total to 4,805. Okay, so it seems like that Zelda got to defeat all 150 enemies. Okay, that is for her side quest. Alright then, well, let's just take it all. Take everything we want. So let's make it 2 of the Karasi that we just pick up there. Because these Karasi were just stranded with their backpacks. Okay, let's see what's going on. So this here is the royal inspiration. Perhaps inspired by Lady Zelda's effort, the King Hyrule had begun training in the arts of war between his many royal duties. If possible, I'd like to provide them both with enough substance to keep their energy and spirit high. Okay, so let's assist that.
Magnificent.
Okay, that should probably get done. Okay, so it seems like that route we got here is the one called the Noble Impact. Alright, so let's do acquire that skill. So we'll set it on ZR in case he wants that. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. So this is a life in Hyrule. Okay, so it seems like that we can't advance this quest yet because we have to complete the Shadow in the Depth. So it's all the way down here. Okay, so it's at the south. So yeah, now we already have Mineru already in the party. Okay, so this is while heading into the Delta to further research into the seal all constructed. Mineru and Zelda are attacked by a swarm of endemic creatures. Together they must make use of their Zelda devices to deal with the threat. Okay, so seeing that we're going up again. So we got here is these 4 main enemies that we gotta go defeat. So we got between the Choo-Choo, the Evermean, the Little Frogs, and the Choo-Choo. Okay, so we weren't encountering one of those big frogs anymore. So let's go do it for the reward. Should be no problem. Okay, so I want to keep playing with Mineru more, cause we need to get her a side quest done because we got to perform just only one of his time bomb attack. The creatures that are down here seem especially agitated today. I fear that we can't afford to leave them be. Okay, now let's keep going. If it's monster we're dealing with, the Zelda devices from your workshop should be of use. Okay, so we only got here 250 enemies that we got to defeat. Okay, well, let's just make it snapping. So the music gonna keep popping on and on. Yeah, what we do got here is a swarm of all of the little frogs we're dealing with. Alright, keep at it. Alright, so we'll go pick some poles up. Alright, keep going. And yeah, I did see there is a device there. So what is that? A battery? No, we're good on battery. So yeah, well, there's no time limit. So we could just carry on. Okay, given their appearance, I suspect that virtual tree enemies are more susceptible to fire than most. The perfect tactic for a flame emitter is so. Okay, so she mean by this oh, whoa, hold on, time out, what? Okay, hold on a minute, hold on. Let me see something. How do we go to? Oh yeah, so we go and use the D stick on our right, select this flame emitter. So let's take our frost emitter. So use it on both Evermean trees. So we don't have any more batteries, so we might as well go up further because I think I do know where we find one of his battery. So we'll go run all over these trees. Okay, so there was one of his battery. We'll go pick that up. And we'll go take out these little frogs and go. Okay, so none of these trees are Evermean, so they don't come to life. Well, some of them are. So we might as well get out our flame emitter and start roasting all of these froxies. Okay, so we just took a KO. Alright, so I'll get some more. And we'll keep going with more flame emitter. Okay, so all of these enemies cleared. Except for those little ones. So we can just try running them over. Using a Zelda device on these gel-like creatures might allow us to defeat those around them at the same time. Correct. But we had to take care of not to find ourselves caught up in the enemy blast. Okay, well, I sworn you, we do got here is a lot of these enemies we're dealing with. So let's go use our unique skill. It's much quicker to go use. And you know what? Let's go for. Now, how do we switch to? No, hold on. I must have pushed the wrong button. I wanted to assign it because I'm trying to get some more batteries. So, what button is it? Okay, so I think you use the right stick. Okay, so now let's go concentrate all of our combat capabilities. So that was just it. So calm down, the largest specimens are far too dangerous for us to ignore. Okay, so we do got here the new objective coming up. So we had to go defeat 2 of those Chuchas. Okay, so this is for frost emitters. So these are solar devices that blast the frigid air directly ahead to freeze enemies. Their effects are amplified when used near water. Alright, next one says here, display the special action menu by using D stick on the right. Okay, so on this menu you can assign special action to Y, S, A, B, and Z, R. Okay, fair enough. Look, if there's a pool of water here, it will be just use a frost emitter. Okay, yeah, that I'm working on. So let's go and assign that. And we can just put it on ZR. Don't really matter.
I agree.
Yes, that should do quite nicely. Okay, so we can try freezing the Chuchu. Okay, hitting an enemy with the ice attack that can cause it to freeze. Frozen enemies cannot move easily and will also take a major damage when struck by a large impact such as a time bomb explosion. The enemies have been frozen, now we need only shatter with a powerful blow.
I have you.
Okay, so we're switching to Zelda now. Go for it, Zelda. Okay, so now we can weaken this point. Yeah, so I can see now that Chuchus were weak to frost emitters. It's strange, I truly am fascinated by the constructor we discovered down here, but every time that we come to study them, I find myself surprisingly nervous. I understand. It will be difficult to breathe easy until we see no offer danger looming over us. Stay vigilant, Zelda, and proceed as the monster that could lurk around any corner. Okay, so let's see. Now we are not getting close to the Chuchu yet, so we're not going to use Sin Strike yet because we're not getting caught up to get right after the Chuchu yet. But actually, let's just try to explore a little because I know there's something down there that I can't go missing. Now, if we go this way, okay, well, there's nothing, so the gates can't open. So we're just gonna have to move this way. Okay, so we're gonna hold out with the Sin Strike for later, not yet. Okay, now I think it's time. Well, actually, we can try out Frost Emitter right now. Alright, well, that's the Frost Emitter we already got equipped, so let's try falling up. Okay, and on Frost. Okay, so I think it's time now. It's time to get sensed up with this construct that we built. Alright, so let's give it a mighty all. So we're just gonna keep smashing. So we're just clobbering the hell out of this Chuchu over here. Keep going. Alright, so we'll get the smashing, and yeah, you get the clobber. Alright, very nice, good teamwork. So we're going with more weak point smash. Go for it. There, that should see us as safe for now. Come, let's head further into the room. This all went rather smoothly today, thanks to you, Zelda. Oh no, it would never have been possible without you here to teach me. I just hope I can continue to be of use to my research. Just what are they hiding down here? Okay, so victory is success there. So we see that Mineru did level up to 19. Good for her. And we can just at least keep our budget of a ruby total up to 5,648. Alright then, so now it seems like that we did complete the one for defeating 5 enemies using Zelda devices, but I already got cleared. Okay, so Zelda took 93 enemies. Okay, so here's our reward. So we get here, it's the one hand and the spear for the Zonite Steel. Okay, and this is it. Okay, so we're getting here is 5 of the raw bird flies. And we did pick up here is 5 of the soldier construct one horn. Okay, so I feel we're good on all of this. Okay, so yeah, let's keep them coming. Let's keep them all coming. Okay then, so I think we're all done with this quest over here, the challenge that we cleared. Okay, so the new story has just got advanced here. So this here is life in Hyrule. With the kingdom finally beginning to regain a center of calm after the Gerudo attack, Lady Zelda had redoubled her efforts in training and research alike. I had to do my best to help her in the pursuit of however possible. Okay, so let's do a sit-back. So wait a second, a lot less story battle on the Hyrule map. Okay, well we already tried that, so now we're gonna travel there.
Having been accepted into Raru's forces as an allied commander, Ganondorf promptly took up residence within the walls of Hyrule Castle. Nearly 6 months had passed since the Gerudo came under Hyrulean rule, and the kingdom found itself amidst a period of great peace and tranquility. Yet beneath that apparent tranquility, the unquenchable flames of ambition still burned strong in Ganondorf's eyes.
Is that you, Lady Zelda?
I thought you were inside, researching with Lady Mineru.
There's more than one door to the chamber, of course. Imagine if this were the only way in. A simple landslide would trap us forever.
Right, of course.
Then please, go ahead.
So it's devoured that pitiful puppet of mine. I'll create as many as I must.
If you'll excuse us, my lord. We located the newly activated construct, just as you asked.
It's currently in the vicinity of the Great Plateau. What would you have us do?
Nothing at all. Let it do its worst. It's time we witness the forbidden power that brought the Zonai to the brink of ruin. Soon we will discover just what it's capable of. At last, my triumph is nigh.
Okay, so now that was the cutscene. Okay,
I
so
only hope I can be of use.
that was just it. Okay, so we get 30 of the Stamella Shroom, 30 Desert Fruit, and one of this spear for the Zonai steel that we just earned. Okay, good stuff. So let's confirm and see what's going on. Alright, so there are some more stuff that I need to get finished around here. So navigating list. To view a list of challenges, requests, services, and more, press the L or R on the Hyrule map screen. Alright, will do. Alright, so we got here is the side quest for Ravu done for completing 3 of the quests that I already got finished already. So we did take here is 5 of the Hylian tomato. Very good. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so now let me see here. Alright, so it's cool really, so we can press on L and R, so we can check to see what's available, so we can check on the side quest to see what we got to complete. Okay, but we're still trying to get Mineru's side quest done, which need to get finished. Okay, well, I show you there is a lot to take in around here in Hyrule. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, so this here is the secret to the camp supplies. Lately, Lady Zelda has been trying to find ways to improve the efficacy of material supply to our camps. If we can provide her with a few extra items for her experiment, I'm certain she'll make impressive new strides. Okay then, so let's assist that. So we got all the material to go in and build one of their campsite, which already got done. Okay, enhancement materials. Some material can enhance to be effect of others when supplied to a camp. These items have no effect on their own, but they will boost the camp parameters by a larger amount when supplied alongside certain types of other materials. Okay, fair enough. Also, let's keep viewing. Okay, so what is this? Delivery to the depths. King Ravu suspected that Lady Mineru has been so absorbed in her research of the depth lately that she hadn't found much time to return to the surface. As such, he asked that we bring some small snacks to the entrance of the depth in order to see that she properly fed. Okay, so we get 3 of the bird thighs, or was it? Hold on, I must have miscalculated. Okay, so I think these were the raw bird thighs. Okay, so both of them were the material that we had to bring to Mineru. Okay, so now Mineru got one of his regular and strong attacks, increasing by 1 for Y and X. Okay, so this here is scoring the depths. Lady Mineru had been overjoyed ever since she discovered new areas of the depth to explore with His Majesty and Lady Zelda. I personally feel it's far too dangerous down there, but they seem set on going, so I may as well gather some material to help make things a bit easier for them. Okay, so the material we need to bring is 5. So we get an upgrade for base attack for Mineru. Okay, so let's accept that.
It seems I've grown stronger.
Alright, so she is getting better. She's getting somewhere. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, now, so there's no sign of that frost yet. Okay, so I'd rather prefer that we do one more in the depth called In the Name of Research. Minerva has adventured into the depth of once more in order to investigate the zone that ruins it, but will first need to secure a foothold for her research. Do what you must to quell the enemy threat in the area and establish a base of operation. Okay, so looking at the main enemies that we're going up against, so we're going up against the Flush Construct 1, Captain Construct 2, and the Soldier Construct 2. So those were our three. Alright, now let's get the party started. Let's get the show on the road.
We should ready ourselves before we depart.
Okay, I believe we're gonna be just fine. So Minerva will tag along with us.
Let's move out.
Alright, let's roll out then. Let's get the party started. Alright, so I think the battle has finally begun. For now, let us proceed inside and focus on establishing a foothold within the ruins.
It's over.
And we should. Okay, so we only got another about 5 minutes, so let's try to hurry this up. Okay, so we do what we must. Hold on. Why do we took the attack? Okay, so our first top priority is that we take out this Captain Construct 1 with all of our benefits. Okay, so we can press S twice. No, wrong D stick. It was up D stick. Alright, so we can still keep following it. Go for it, Zelda. Battle Girl Zelda, you got it? Alright, let's indeed proceed with cautious. See what we're up against. Alright, so I want these enemies out of our ways. So we got to act quickly because we only got another about 4 minutes. It's almost gonna be 4 minutes, so let's just carry on. Okay, and I do believe we got here is a Captain Construct 2 coming up. Okay, so let's go use Pierce of Light. We'll go use that, and yeah, so we're still waiting for everything to get recharged. I'll keep at it. Okay, so Zelda did defeat 150. Good job for her. Okay, so you know what? I think it's time we go for temporal toss. See what happens. Okay, so that's something that go freeze an enemy with it, because I remember seeing those in Tears of the Kingdom. That sense. I think that was called stasis, was it? It must be from Breath of the Wild. I don't know. Alright, so yeah, like Minerva said, we can still press onward. So we'll go pick up some of these poles up. Yeah, because we kind of like collecting these poles when we were in the depths purchasing some few armor or whatever material we go purchase with these poles. Okay, so we got that flurry rush. Let's go freestyle. And we'll go with ball light if we must. Okay, watch out, it's gonna step on us. Keep taking out his weak point, so what is it trying to do? Don't think you can squish me. Okay, so now we're gonna attack the weak point. Okay, so I think it's time to get Simpson. Alright, so we are picking up one of the Soldier Construct horns. That's good, I like to see. Okay, so we can start smashing. We go smashing stuff. I'll keep at it. Keep smashing. Go you bombard. Alright, that's it. You got it. Yeah, and then we get the clubber.
It's over.
Okay, so now we go for his weak point. Go for it.
Now be gone.
That should be more than a death point. Now I can finally begin my investigation. Okay, so this whole area is secure, so that was just it. Okay, so we just finished the quest for In the Name of Research. Okay, so Zelda is catching up there. So she's one step of her game, and she's on level 16. And looking for the total for the day, so we got 6,943. We got that done. And of course, we were picking up here 10 of the wild berry, which is so good to us. Okay, so that was totally about it. Okay, so we'll see what else is going on back in the surface. Okay, so we haven't had enough to pick up 7 of those. Hold on, what do they used to be called? Oh, rush rooms. Okay, so we didn't pick up 7 of the rush rooms. Now that's something we're gonna have to come back to later. Alright, right now we do got here is another story coming up with Hyrule, with no Zelda or Minoru. Okay, so now I reckon that we go hold off here for actually hold on, let's just get one more done for on the road. Everyone knows how much a Lady Minoru loves the owl motive, and that she recently learned of an ancient owl statue, and she very much like us to see together. I best start preparing for the journey. Okay, so we do have enough of this for 10 of the wild berries that we just picked up, and 4 of the hydromelon. Okay, well that should do enough.
I can tell this.
Okay, so I've already got completed. So Minoru is getting a little bit more stronger. So we can press one of his, we can use 1 regular attack and 2 strong attack double times. Alright, well, it's good for Minoru. Alright, so I don't think we have yet to check back at the weapon research base, because I really think that we should start by upgrading each character's weapons of whatever mechanic they held on to. That's something we're gonna have to wait for later. So yeah, now I believe that's gonna be all it, you guys. So I believe next time on Hyrule Warrior Age of Imprisonment, so we'll pay a visit back at the weapon research base and try to see if we can get each guys, Hyrule, Minoru, and Zelda to increase up their weapon more. And what we're all done with that, so we can take on one of this challenge for reflecting on Gerudo discipline and doing the story for Hyrule called Growing Suspicion. Now that's something we're going to have to stick around later on the next series, guys, so you don't go anywhere, and you will be and staying tuned on the next series. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you're enjoying this series and want to see more of Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, be sure to leave an EverTastic like, share the video, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you'll be still up there and notified to when my news and awesome videos up the way. So that's gonna be all it for Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. We'll be picking up more on this one. So take care, guys, and I hope to talk to you on the next video.